Hi, I'm Deborah Chatterjee and I'm from Greater London Tutors, and I teach foreign languages and English as a second language. And today I'm going to give you some tips on how to teach. Spelling's very important because even though nowadays a lot of people rely on spell check on their computers, spell check doesn't always pick up on spelling mistakes, especially if you've spelt a word in the wrong context. I should say misspelt a word in the wrong context. Spell check might not pick up on it. And also people still handwrite a lot, and so spelling's very important for academic work. And obviously good spelling helps you with your reading. Now with a lot of my students, I've come up with some very good memory aids to help them with their spelling, and I find that this has really helped them a lot. The first one, and I'd say this is a more traditional one, is the cover. Try and memorise a word and then look back at it again. So this is very good for learners with very visual memories. So they can picture the word, they cover it, try and visualise it in their mind, then uncover it, look at it again, and then write it out. That's a very old-fashioned way of helping you with your spelling. Another way, which I find is very useful, and this is very good for complicated words, but words that we use every day, is to say the word phonetically to yourself. So a very good example would be the word sincerely, which is a word we have to write nearly every day when we write an email or a letter. Now, it's one of the top 10 spelling mistakes. It's actually, phonetically, it's actually written sincerely. And so I tell a lot of my students that when they're writing sincerely, to try and think of the word sincerely, and that will help them write that word, because if you just think of sincerely, it's very easy, for example, to spell the word like that. Okay. Another memory aid is thinking of a word as a compound word. So for example, grapefruit, you need to split it in two. So you have grapefruit, grapefruit, and you can use this method to break words up into syllables. So another one would be nutcase, obviously that's 2 syllables, and that's a very easy way to remember how to spell. I'm sure that a lot of people have their own memory aids for spelling, but another one that I find very useful is to create a little rhyme and have a set of rules in your head. The classic one is I before E except after C, which I remember from school, and I'm sure a lot of people do. For example, with the word necessary, which is very hard to spell, something I do with my students is say 1 collar, 2 sleeves. So they have this really nice visual memory in their mind of a shirt, and so when they have to spell the word necessary, they know, okay, it's 1 collar, i.e. 1 C, and 2 sleeves, 2 S's. That's what confuses a lot of people with spelling. Is it 1 S? Is it 2 C's? Is it 2 T's? So you could do something like 2 cups of tea, and that really helps my students.